Hi guys, it's Dan from UK Web Design Shop. Welcome to our Yoast SEO tutorial. We're just going to go through it. We set up this website, socialcampaignuk.com, just to show people what can be done with WordPress and how to use WordPress. So from here, we've already installed Yoast SEO. So all you need to do to install it is go to plugins. You go to add new, and you want to search for Yoast. So if you go Yoast, you can go Yoast SEO if you want. It's already installed on here, but if you were to install it yourself, you click on install. You can get more details on it if you'd like, and you can find out how to use it, installation, screenshots, FAQ, reviews of it. It's brilliant. It's known as the leader in SEO for WordPress, so it is brilliant. So let's go to the settings now. It's installed. You can either use the tour and it will tour you around the entire plugin. You can view latest changes. If you've got any issues with it, or if you don't like what it's done, you can restore default settings on Yoast. It's pretty simple to do. You just click on restore settings and save your information. What you need to do from there is go to your information. The website's name is Social Campaign UK. You want to enter this because what it'll do is Google shows your website name in search results, and we'll do that, and it'll adapt it. It'll do it how it needs to, but it will show Google show information that they consider to be relevant. So it's basically important for Google, this information. So what we're going to put in is our website name, and then we are also going to put in an alternative name, which is going to be Social Media Campaign SEO, Social Media Campaign SEO WordPress. I don't know why I did that in capitals. WordPress. Not the best to put in there, but it's what the site's doing. So we're going to put it down as a company. We are a company. We are a company. Yep. And the company name is UK Web Design Shop. Another stray capital. And we can upload an image to this, so I'm going to upload an image quickly from my desktop. There we go. So there's that. It's done. Save changes. That's all ready to go. So from here we can go across to Webmaster Tools, and you can put in your IDs to use with Webmaster Tools, and we'll show you how to integrate those in another video, because it'll take too much time to set up Webmaster Tools for this and to show you how to use this. We'll come back to this in a later post. Security, the advanced part of Yoast you don't really need if you are just setting it up, and on page it sets up indexability, so everything's saved there, everything's set up there, so that's easily done. You can set up your titles, so when you do a page or a post, it will show you. I'll just quickly show you. If I add a new post, it'll come up on here, and underneath it'll automatically show you this. This is a snippet, and if we edit the information in here, we are able to edit how that snippet comes up. So we'll go to that now, and we'll edit how that works with titles and meta. And I want dashes in between. Homepage is going to be set to site name, and then we are either going to have page separator and site description. So we need to set the site's name and description for the website, basically. So that would be done in our, where are we, settings and general. So it's all here in settings. So social media, Social Campaign UK is there. Our tagline, we can put in a tagline if we want. SEO for So that's set there. We can save the changes there, but we want to focus on Yoast. So if we go to titles and meta, so we've got the home page, it's set up there. You could technically put in whatever you like. You can set up a meta description template. The template can be anything you like, but I prefer to add those as I go through on pages. On page SEO is the easiest way to get your site seen in Google, or get it indexed properly in Google and work for your keywords. Keywords is something we'll go through at another point in time. Post types. So you've got post types here. It's exactly the same. You've got it going through with title, page, separator, site name, and you can show date in snippet preview if you'd like. You can put no index. We'll go through what no index is in a bit when we do some links, and you can set that up for all your media. You can set it up for pages. You can set it up for absolutely everything. Your categories, your tags. You can set a quite simple description template, so it automatically puts that template in for your categories, so as you don't have to do it for every single one, which you can do. It can be beneficial, and it can lead to better SEO results if you individually set up everything, which I find a lot better. It takes time, but it also pays to do that. You can set it up for your archives and your data. Duplicate content, it will try and stop you from doing it. It doesn't always work. You can sometimes get really bad duplicate content. You can also set up other things like your no index tags and use meta keywords and things like that, but we don't need to use that. You can set up social feeds. So your website, if you are on Facebook and you've got a page, or your Twitter URL, your Instagram, LinkedIn URL, your MySpace URL, Pinterest, YouTube, Google+, Twitter, Facebook, everything is there for you to integrate. Let's reload one sec. For some reason something went wrong, and yeah, so everything's there for you to integrate. If you want to Twitter, it'll give you extra things for Twitter, Facebook. It automatically gives you these information. It adds it to your site's header section, and social networks, they use the data when basically pages are shared. So you can, if someone shares your page, it'll automatically put that image into it. It'll also put the title and the description you choose for that. So say you were posting to Facebook and people were sharing that around, it would automatically put whatever you put into this area into Facebook. Pinterest, it doesn't work as well as we want it to, and Google Plus, you can set up loads of stuff with your Google Plus here, and it will give you specific post data. If you want to give it post metadata, then that's absolutely fine. You have to define that when you do a post. So that's the social side. XML sitemaps, you need sitemap set up. I don't know if this one's working. It is working, so there we go. That's what the sitemap looked like. Index of the sitemap, and there's nothing else on this page. There's nothing on the website. There's no posts. There's no nothing. So we have nothing to work with on the sitemap, but it's there ready to go. It automatically feeds the sitemap, so you don't have to put anything in. So what we need to check is, are we going to display authors in the sitemap? I don't want that for this. So we don't want to use them. You can use them or not use them, it's up to you. I don't want to use them for this. You can also cut out, please check the appropriate box below if there's post types you don't want to include. So we don't want to include media and attachments. That's not useful for us. We can also select posts to exclude, and that's useful if you have posts that you don't want Google to index. And we can exclude tags, formats, and categories, so as we don't get those indexed in Google. But for SEO purposes, it's sometimes useful to have your tags and categories depending on what their keywords in those things are, as they can show up well for SEO purposes, and I'll show you how to do that in a later tutorial. Advanced settings. At the moment, you don't really want to go into advanced settings. You don't want to adjust your permalinks or change URLs. It may be useful to strip the categories from URLs, but sometimes if you've set the category up right, it's useful for SEO. So you don't want to go too far into that. Your tools, we'll ignore RSS for the moment because feeds aren't what we need at the moment. You can edit things in bulk, so if you want to change titles and descriptions straight away and quickly, you can use the bulk editor here, and it will just let you change everything all at once, and it's pretty easy, pretty simple. It just lists them and then you just edit as you need. And Search Console, that's for you to authenticate your Google search stuff, so that's how you want to do it. So let's go into posts and how a post works. So we're going to add a new post to this, and it's going to be a welcome post. Welcome to Social Campaign UK. We've got the post title there, which has come up. So this area here has actually put in our permalink. So our permalink is welcome to Social Campaign UK. You can edit that if you want. If you want to edit that for social purposes or SEO purposes, anything like that, you can do that straight away from here. So you can format this however you want. Whatever we want to put in here as text, so I'm going to just put welcome to Social Campaign UK, just so as we got some content on there, just so as you know how it works. Social Campaign UK is a website set up for WordPress SEO. So it's going to make me want to change these things. I've spelt some stuff wrong. WordPress SEO. So from that you can see what we do when we're posting something. So on here, when you come down to Yoast SEO, you can now work out whether your content that you've put in is ready for SEO purposes. So if we type in, we want this to scream social campaign, so it's going to now tell us whether it's useful or not. Up here you've got a red light, a green light and an amber light, and it's kind of a traffic light system which will then tell you if your SEO is any good. There's no outbound links like it says there. There's not enough words, it's far too low. We need to increase the words, we need to increase the copy, and we need to increase everything on it. There's no images. It's quite a boring page, so it's no use for SEO, but we're just showing you how to set up Yoast for your purposes. So if you put your focus keyword in there, it tells you if it's in your title. So your focus keyword appears in the URL for this page, which is brilliant. The page title is just the right size. Your focus keyword comes up in the first paragraph of the page, and you've never used this focus keyword before. So it says here in an amber, there's no subheading tags with a H2. So I need to toggle the bar, and I'm going to go WordPress SEO. There it is. And I'm going to highlight that, make it a heading 2, and that should then have gone. So that's now gone, and we now need to work on these other things. So a meta description hasn't been specified, so we can specify that. Welcome to Social Campaign UK, a specialist WordPress SEO site. It's too small, it's not long enough, so we need to make it longer. So we've put Welcome to Social Campaign UK, a specialist WordPress SEO site. Follow us for the latest SEO tips for WordPress. Now, WordPress. There we go, full stop. And that should say there something. Your meta description is under 120 characters, so we need to increase that again. So tips for SEO tips for WordPress, using plugins and keywords, full stop. Right, so our light hasn't changed because we still have no content on that page. You cannot SEO anything without content. Content is important. So if we change that as well, to the start, it will change that down here and say it's at the start. So we're still not showing enough on the site. We need to use that keyword. So if we use social campaign in the header 2, and then we're starting to get somewhere. The main downside of this is it's not got enough text on the page. It needs to have a lot more text and be SEO ready text, so it needs to have keywords set out. It has to have these things set up to help it progress forward with Yoast. But Yoast, you can get the gist of what Yoast is doing, and that sets it up. We need to add a category to it, so SEO, add category, and just tags or anything we want, because those are useful for SEO as well. But here on the Yoast SEO console that you've got here, you've got also robots text, so you can have follow or no follow. You can choose to have snippets or no snippets. You can sort out your canonical URLs as well, and it needs to be indexed, I would say. You can also set up a Facebook title and a Twitter title, so it'll automatically give those descriptions for that post and page within Facebook and Twitter, which is a brilliant add-on to have when doing it. So if we just add some text to this, we can then work with this. So we are going to just fix that by putting one link in, and hopefully we'll get a green light. There's no existing content, is there? So we need to just put that to hash, just says it's got a link, and it's not going outbound, is it? So let's just put that to my website. So there's an outbound link on there. You're linking to another page with the focus keyword you want this page to rank for, considering changing that if you truly want to rank. So putting that to my page deals with that same kind of thing, so that's probably not useful. Let's try a different one. So that may be a bit more useful. Oh, it's not. I'll tell you why, because I put it in the wrong place. So if I change that to there, and I have it as UK Web Design Shop.com, that should fix that error. Yep, there we go. So we've not got enough text, but we've pretty much ticked every other box. So once you've got enough text in there and You can check for different keywords. So if it was SEO, SEO is low, so you need to fix that. So all the different keywords you want to focus on, you can check if you want to. You can do it like that. So then you can publish your content. Once it's published, obviously it goes out and everything like that. I'm going to move this to trash because I don't need it. We're going to add some posts to it in a bit, but that's basically the gist of Yoast SEO. So if you need any more information or want to know any more, just let us know and we'll get back to you as quick as possible. Just let us know in the comments section.